Hi guys, welcome to your channel. I'm so glad to have you guys all here today. This strategy is one of the strategies that you're going to need to become a profitable trading boom and crash. This strategy is a great strategy and it's one of the strategies that I could see that can benefit a small account traders and even a bigger account traders to become a profitable trading boom and crash. So maybe might be wonder how we got this trade. We got this trade with a sniper entry, guys. We got this trade with sniper entry, and we're already making crazy money trading with this strategy. You can see this is a $5,000 account from a $700 to $5,000 account. This is not a joke strategy, and it's one of the strategies I see that can be profitable for a trader. So without wasting much of our time, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also turn on post notification. So every time I'm posting strategy, you guys be aware. Also, guys, we want you guys to know that we do something. We offer account management. We offer account management starting from any IQT. So if you want to contact us for account management, just contact the number you are seeing at the screen. Contact the number you are seeing at the screen. Then you are going to offer your account management. We'll discuss about our terms, and if you agree with our terms, then we are going to manage your account for you. And if you want to join our Telegram community, you can tell our Telegram community for free signals. The link is going to be in the description below, so you can check out our Telegram community and join for free signals. So with that being said, let's quickly dive into today's strategy. So this strategy is just a simple strategy, and it's two type strategy. As you know that I have a this strategy for scalping. I have this strategy for swing traders. When you become a swing traders with this strategy is for you, and if you want to be scalping with this strategy, and this strategy is for you as well. So I'm going to teach you guys both today. So I'm going to teach you guys this swing and the scalp. So just make sure you stay tuned with me till the end of this video. Watch this video to the end, because this strategy is a strategy that I could say that you have never heard about, because strategy come from a different perspective, come from a different method. So I want you guys to stay tuned with me till the end of the video. Watch the video to the end, and so you guys can have the better understanding about the strategy. So now the first thing I'll be talking about for the strategies is how you guys are going to make use of the strategy for swing trade. You go to Bobby or during your trade, you can see now I can't make a such amount with the scalping. Can't make such amount with scalping. If I'm scalping with this strategy, I can't make such amount. So I use the strategy to swing. So which I'll be teaching you guys first how you can use strategy for swing trade. Now this is the first thing you need to see. You can see that we have some strategy, we have some indicator in the main chart, and we have indicator in our indicator window one. So we'll be using the both for the sake of this video. So now I could remember this where I took my trade. Yeah, when I see all the confirmations that being met right here, this is where I took my trade. Now let me show you guys how I take my trade. First I need to show you guys some levels. So the thing we are talking about today is the confirmation for the strategy. I'm also going to show you guys the entry for the strategy. I'm also going to show you guys the exit for the strategy, and I'm also going to show you guys setup for the strategy. This is what we'll be talking about. I'll be teaching you guys this one last. So the setup of the strategy. So I will start from confirmation, the entry, exit, and the stop as well. So I'll show you guys that as well. So now for the zoom level, when you zoom in out completely, when you zoom out completely, you just need to zoom in once. Just zoom in once, then you are good to go for the strategy. Now you can see something that like this. I see where I took my trade around this area. Let me zoom so you guys can see. This is where I took my trade around this area. So this is where I took my trade. You can remember, this is where I took my trade right here. That's the area that I took my trade. Now what gives me the confidence of taking this trade? Now so for this strategy, for you guys to be using this strategy, this is what you need to first see before taking any entry with this strategy. And before this confirmation you need to see. Now first confirmation you need to see, you can see we have the blue line and the red line. So what now let's say we want to go for a buy, direction. Now what are we expecting? We're expecting to see that the market must cross over the red line. You can see that this blue line is moving to the downside, but at some point it turns to the upside, moving above the red line. That's when you are going to go for a trade. Now you need to wait. When you see a crosses happen, you need to go for the candle to trend back to the to the red line. When it trends back, now after the blue has broken and the price follow the broken, which means that the price needs to break above the price, above the indicator, and then the blue line need to broke above the red line. So when it come back to this red line right here, that is when you are going to go for your buy. And let me zoom so you guys can see it more clearly. You guys can see what I'm talking about more clearly. So now you can see something right here. You can see something right here. When this spike moving above this moving above the indicator, and then we can see this blue line crossing above this red line as well. You can see this is where the crossover happens. You can see it's moved above it. Now when the price is coming back to this line right here, when it touches this line, you can see I decided to go on buy. Basically you go on buy. You can see when it touches, then you go for a buy. You go for a buy trade. Now that's when you are going to enter for your trade. Now when you have seen your confirmation in your main chart, now the next confirmation you need to see is in your indicator window one, which you need to see crossover happen also in this indicator window one right here, and also touching the 10 levels of this stochastic oscillator, touching the 10 levels or 20 levels of the stochastic oscillator. So when that touches happen and the crossover happens as well, same as this area right here as well, then that is when you are decided to go for your buy trade. That's when you are going to go for your buy trade, and you enter right at the same area. So now let's say you enter right at this area. Now I'm expecting you set your TB with the next support area. This is below this candle right here. Let's say your stop will below this candle right here. It may be little pips below this candle right here. And when you set that up, then that's when you are going to go for your buy. And then you set your TP maybe right at the next resistance area, or you can hold your trade and see when a crossover happens like this type right here, when the crossover happens right at this area. So that's when you are going to take for your TP. You can see I teach you guys the confirmation, the entry, and the exit, and the stop and target. Now that is for swing trade. Now I'm using my 1 hour time frame. That's for swing trade. Now for scalping, we'll be using the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute time frame. So you can choose to use 5 minute time frame, and can also choose to use your 1 minute time frame but for me, I use my 1 minute time frame. And remember, on this strategy, I use it mostly to scalp, to catch 10-20 candles and leave the market. I don't use strategy to catch spike. I use it to scalp using this strategy. But this strategy is not meant to catch. You can be using it to catch spike, but it's not more effective than using it to scalp. Now this is the confirmation you need to see before you can use strategy to scalp. Now the first confirmation you need to see is, you can see a crossover that eventually happens right here. This blue line crossing below the red line, and the candle also closing below this red line as well. That's the confirmation you need to see in your main chart. Now for your indicator window one, then you need to see this. You need to see this. It touches right at the 80 or 90 levels of the stochastic oscillator, and also a crossover right at the 20 or 90 or 80 levels at the stochastic oscillator. That's when you are going to go for your sell trade, and you catch 10 to 20 candles, and then you leave the market immediately. Okay, so that is just simple as that to use strategy to scalp. Just simple as that. Just follow the terms, to follow the process. Just simple to use strategy. I'm very guarantee you guys can use strategy to take 5, 10, 20 candles. I'm very sure of that. And this strategy has 99% accuracy. You can make use of the strategy wisely. So that's that. Now I want to show you guys. How you can make use of the strategy on crash. So I'll be using crash 500. Using crash 500 for this another example. So I'll first start from scalping. So remember, we are using strategy to catch 5, 10, or 20 candles, and then we leave the trade. That's what we are using strategy for. We are not using this strategy to catch spike, just using it to scalp. Okay, so now I'll be using the 1 minute time frame as well on crash 500. I'll be using my 1 minute time frame as well. So now let me choose back my 1 minute time frame. Now you can see this is my 1 minute time frame right here. So things we have issue with the network. So now to do the strategy on your 1 minute time frame, this is what you need to see. Now the first thing you need to see you need to see this blue line crossing above the red line, and then you need to see candle closing above this red line as well. When that condition have been met, then you are expecting a touches right at the 20 or 10 levels of the stochastic oscillator, and the crossover needs to happen right at the 20 or 10 levels of the stochastic oscillator. When that happens, then you are going to go for your buy. Catch 5 to 10 candles and leave your trade. Okay, and leave your trades. That is that on how you guys can make your strategy to catch spike. And just simple strategy, This strategy is one of the craziest strategies you can be using to make money trading from Accra. This is one of the craziest strategy. I'm very sure you guys can make use of the strategy as I do explain in this video. Then you become profitable. Okay, you become profitable. I'll show you guys the settings in some minutes now. Show you guys settings. I just need to first do the explanation before I show you guys the settings for the strategy. Now for swing trade, to use strategy for swing trade, then you need to go to your 1 minute time frame. So upon getting to your 1 minute time frame, so this is what we need. This is what you need when you get to your 1 minute time frame. So this is what you need. We need to see a crossover that needs to happen right in this area. See a crossover that's happened, the blue line crossing below the red line, and you can see this is a spike that's broken down to the downside, but eventually it's not touching the eventually it's not touching this blue line as well. And also you can see something right here. You can see, so it's not also touching the 80 levels, but and then you can see crossover. All the criteria have been met. The issue lies on that area that it not touches the red line, and so it's not touching the 90 or 80 levels. So I will advise you guys not to take that kind of trade because all the criteria have not yet been met. Okay, so you just have to wait patiently and wait for better opportunities. Okay, so we have one right here, which seems to be a better opportunities. Now you can see a crossover that happens right here, the blue line crossing below the red line, and then you can see it turned back to the red line as well. Touch back to the red line. This is called Ichimoku. Touch back to the red Ichimoku line, and then start spiking to the downside. And also you can see something right here now, indicator window 1. You can also see something right what happens right here, touching the 80 levels or 90 levels of stochastic oscillator, and a crossover happens. So that's a better entry. That's a better conflict. That's a better. You can use strategy to catch, to sell, and then now to buy with this strategy. And you can, for the swing trade, you can use strategy to buy and to sell. For scalping, you're also using the strategy to scalp to make 10-15 carries and leave the market. Now for a buy, now you expect to see a crossover that needs to happen. When crossover happens, then we want to see that this can closing above it and then come back to the red line. When you come back right here, you need to see that. So you also need to see that it touching the 10 or 20 levels of stochastic oscillator, and the crossover must happen. So this is the buy zone and this is sell zone. When that happens, then I'm certain you hold your trades, buy, and then you will be making a lot of money. So you use your trading when it happens like this, and then you set your stop loss size maybe below this support area right here. So that is that on that for this strategy. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope you guys understand how you guys can make your strategy to buy and to sell, to swing and to scalp. Now let me show you guys the settings for this strategy. So now the first thing, I first have to delete everything up. So I first need to delete everything up. So we start from scratch. Now I can see now that I have a clean chart now. You can see that I have a clean chart now. So now we want to set our indicator up now. We want to set our strategy up. And the first thing you need to do is just go to the icon you are seeing at the top. Go to the icon and click on the F plus you are seeing right here. So when you click on the F plus, then the first indicator we are going to be adding is our Ichimoku. Now click on the Ichimoku. sorry, and then you click on the Jimoku. This parameter for the Jimoku. The technician is 9 and the Kijinsin is 14. The spam B is 62, and this is the style. We need all the technician and the Kijinsin styles, which is the blue and red the red style. So that is how you guys are going to set your parameters on Jimoku. So when you set everything up like this, then click on done. Now you can see that we have our indicator right in our chart. Now the second indicator we are going to be adding, just click on the F plus and locate your stochastic oscillator, which you are seeing right here. Now click on the stochastic oscillator. This is the parameters for the stochastic oscillator. The K period is 5. The D period is 3, and the stream period is 3 as well. Price field is low and high. The method is going to be exponential. You don't need this type. Now these levels, we have the 20, 80, 10, and 90 levels. And the 10 or 20 and 20 levels is for buy zone, and the 90 and the 80 levels for sell zone. So when set everything up, then click on done, and you have your stochastic oscillator. Now the last and not the least indicator we are going to be adding is our stochastic oscillator, which is also going to be our indicator window 1. So click on the F plus and add your stochastic oscillator up. So we are using the same parameters in our main chart to the indicator window 1. So just click on done, and then you have all your settings for this strategy. So I hope you guys love this strategy, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to do us a favor by subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on your post notification so anytime I post a strategy, you guys will be aware. Also guys, we do something for account management, and then we have account management, so you can contact the number you are seeing on the screen for account management. And what to join Telegram community, you can totally join for free. The link is going to be in the description below, so you can join Telegram channel for free. Signal. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.